Hello there everyone, and welcome back for another mod review. And today I have these three beautiful looking semis to review for you guys. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to discuss a few things regarding these three mods, go over the shop and check out some of the specs, then I will test them out and show you just how good they work. So we'll put them through a horsepower test at the end, which I always like to do with these semis. And yeah, stick around for that and we will get right to it. Okay, let's start over here with this beautiful looking Mack semi here. This is called the Mack Titan Revised Edit Semi. File size is 73.6 megabytes. Price in the shop is $119,000 with a $50 a day maintenance fee. Max speed for this is 121 kilometers an hour, and the power is rated in at 559 kilowatts and 760 horsepower. So this thing can haul. And it looks beautiful, all done up in chrome there. Has all kinds of lights all around it. Nice Mack symbol on the front there. Beautiful looking chrome in the back. Just in a nice stack system there, as well as some really flashy looking beacons too. Fifth wheels located pretty far back, so you got lots of room in between the cab and your trailer. So that's good to know. So let's jump on inside and we'll test a few things out. Start it on up. Okay, we'll hit the F key, test out some lights. We get the fog effect, get the lights in the door. Look how cool that looks. Really nice looking light system on that. Now there is one downfall with this, guys. No errors in the log, but you're not going to like the interior. Now this doesn't hurt me because I usually don't go inside the cab anyway, but it's really unfinished. It's really bleak looking. Runs great, looks great, but the inside is, yeah, and you can see there's no animated firmer in there, so that is one downside to it, but that's about it. Everything else is just beautiful. Love the Mack semis. They just look really nice. Turn off those lights first so we can see our signal lights. No, they're not very bright there, but they are there. Let's see them in the back here. Maybe show up a little better. Yeah, they do. Okay. Very nice. How about our beacons? And let's try out the horn. Horn works just great. Okay, everything seems to work just great. Okay, let's go over the shop and we'll take a look at this. This is the only one that's going to be under the truck section here, all the way to the end. Now guys, this says it is multicolor, but unfortunately I tried a few different colors off this palette here and it doesn't seem to work, so it's only going to be in white unfortunately, but it looks great in white, I have to say. Next up we have the Freightliner Cascadia version 1.0. The file size for this is 48 megabytes. Price in the shop is $75,000 with a $125 a day maintenance fee. Max speed of 165 kilometers an hour, and the power unfortunately is unlisted for this, guys, but it is pretty peppy at 165 kilometers an hour, and it can haul pretty well too, so very nice looking. Nice looking cab on that for sure. Nice looking paint job. Let's jump on inside. We'll test a few things out. Start it up. Okay, we'll try out the lights. Got one, two. There's two light settings. You get the fog effect there as well. Try out our signal lights. Hazards. Good. Let's try see them in the front here. Yeah, show up pretty well. Now let's bring up our toolbar here because I want to make sure. Okay, yeah, we do have fog lights with the keypad 8 and 9 over on the right hand side of your keyboard. There's your fronts and there's your backs. Let's try our horn. No beacons on this guy. Let's look inside the cab. Beautiful looking dashboard. This got a really nice interior. Look at the TV there with the John Deere. See a bit of a stereo back there. The guy got everything. He's all set up. You see the speedometer works there and everything. Okay, let's take a quick shot over to the shop. This is going to be under Winston 9587. He has his own little category there. There is the Freightliner. And you get it standard or with the attacher, or the trailer hitch, of course. Extra $700. Now, guys, there is a couple of errors coming up in the log for this. It's kind of unfortunate, but I wanted to give it the benefit of the doubt because it is a beautiful looking semi. And with a little work, like, it works perfectly, but because of the errors coming up, it could conflict with things. And I noticed one thing when I jump inside the cab here. See how I get that flashing? You can get that to go away by pressing your F1 key, but it is a little annoying. Besides that, everything else seems to work just great. This is called the International Lonestar version 2.0. The file size is 48 megabytes. There's 3 different engine sizes to choose from: the 200, the 340, or the 400. It goes up to 287 kilowatts and 390 horsepower. Now the price in the shop is $50,000. That's fully loaded. Maintenance is $50 a day and has a max speed of 165 kilometers an hour. So pretty powerful at almost 400 horsepower, and pretty fast indeed at 165. So let's take a little look around at this. Beautiful looking. Looks like we got a passenger that's coming with us. Beautiful looking. It even has like purple tints to the lights. It's really, really nice. Let's jump on inside and start it up. You notice too with the white Mack there, when you get in and out of it, it kind of, you can see the shocks bounce on it a little bit. Pretty cool. Okay, so let's test out some lights here. Beautiful looking lighting system on it. Look at this. Now, unfortunately, I can't get those lights to work up top. Okay, F. Now, it's hard to tell, but there's actually a purple tint to those lights. Got the fog effect on all of the lights on these trucks. Really bright there. Yeah, unfortunately, can't get those ones on the top on, but you can see Winston 9587 there on the side. Let's try out some hazards and signal lights. Very bright, very nice. Yes, love it, love it. Okay, let's try out the horn. Big old loud horn. And no beacons on this, of course. Those are probably the beacons there, I'd imagine. Might be just a light rack too, but beautiful looking truck. Really, really like that. With a little bit of work, it'd be perfect. Take a look inside the cab here. Beautiful looking dashboard. Not too big on the blue. It's kind of dull looking. Got a cab in the back there. Looks like Canadian money in there. I know that looks like a toonie to me. See a couple of toonies in that tray. It looks like the speedometer works and stuff. So very nice. Okay guys, so I'm going to go ahead and get a few things set up and we will put these to the horsepower test. So let's get started. Okay, I want to take this for a little drive with you guys with me and see how it looks driving. With that beautiful beacon system there on top. We got 200,000 liters here, guys, so that should be a fairly good challenge for the big hill over here. It's got a really cool sound hooking up too. Listen. Love it. That's a different sound. So it seems to be pulling that pretty good. I don't know how it's going to do on the horsepower test, but we'll certainly try it out. Okay, I got the Freightliner hooked up here. 200,000 liters of weed aboard. I don't know, this one seems to be hitting a little bit. I don't know, it might be hitting the cab. No, I don't think so. It seems to be knocking there a little bit. I mean, I'm sure it's... Yeah, see, it's locking there a little bit. Doesn't look like it's hitting there, but... Some of these work better with different trailers, too. You don't have to be using the cramp. You could be using something else. Drives beautifully smooth. Okay, we got our purple International Lonestar all fired up here. Look how great it looks with that purple tipper too. Little bounce to it when she starts up. Look at that. It's a lot of weight. Yeah, this thing isn't the most powerful at 390, but we'll get the job done. Rides really smooth too, considering the rocking out of it, but they all do that. Okay, we're in our Mack Titan over here, all fired up, 760 horsepower. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. 200,000 liters. Not bad. Now, the other two I'm kind of nervous about. The Lonestar I am, because it's not even 400 horsepower, but I've seen other ones that proved me wrong before. Took this hill easily and it wasn't even close to what I thought it was going to do. Come on. Not bad. Around 20 clicks going up there. Very nice. The Mack passes the horsepower challenge. Okay. Next up. So this one has a little bit of problems turning with the tipper. Kind of hits a little bit, but I'm sure it'll be better with a different tipper. It's just the cab is so long, right? So let's see how this guy does. There's no listing for the horsepower on this, but it seems to be pretty powerful. 165 kilometers. Freightliner Cascadia. Let's try it. 200,000 liters. Yeah, it got it. Gotta be close to 400, 500 horsepower. Freightliner Cascadia version 1.0 passes the test with flying colors, no problem at all. International Lonestar. Now this guy, I don't know. 400 horsepower, but he seems to take off pretty quick. Looks like it's a little heavy for it by the look of the way it lifts up in the front there when it takes off, but let's keep our fingers crossed. 287 kilowatts, 390 horsepower, guys. Let's do it. 200,000 liters of wheat. Look at that. See what I mean? You can't underestimate these sometimes. Not even 400 horsepower, and look at this thing. It's tearing up there faster than any of them, actually. Huh. There, that just goes to show you. That actually got up there the quickest. I gotta double check that. I want to make sure that that's not wrong. I know there's 3 different engine sizes, but the 400, look at that. It's only 390 horsepower, guys. 200, 285, and 390. So there you go. Looks a little different there, but it's all in purple. So there you have it, guys. That was the Mack Titan revised. File size for that is 73.6 megabytes. The Freightliner Cascadia version 1.0, file size for that is 48 megabytes. And the International Lonestar version 2.0, file size for that is 48 megabytes. Additional information and links can be found down below in the description, guys. I really hope you enjoyed today's review. If you did, maybe you can leave a like on your way out. And if you're new to the channel, guys, why don't you go ahead and click on Nick right there in the middle of your screen, and I'll bring you new mod reviews every second day and Let's Plays every other day. Plus, my Patreon link is just below that. If you'd like to help and contribute to a smaller channel, it really helps out. So, until next time, take care, and I will see you all in the next one.